Hello, I'm back again for the final installment of this episode. Oh, there's only 2 more points to be at. And I hate to tell you this, but this country was founded on the principle of freedom. On John Law's second treatise on government, that your 3 unalienable rights are life, liberty, and property. Of course, Thomas Jefferson changed property to pursuit of happiness, which in this case means opportunity. The only way to succeed in life is through hard work, sometimes sacrifice, and good decision making. And that's the only way to succeed in life, okay? It's the basic framework that's worked for thousands of years. Okay? It's up to you. That's the whole concept of freedom and opportunity. And guess what? You know where you get freedom and opportunity from? Well, actually, America's the only one that's written. But guess what? When you let government only worry about protecting those 3 things, and you allow capitalism to actually play its proper role, those things come into play so easily, and you'll never realize it's there. As I said, but as I said, liberals do not think that you are smart. They think you're stupid, and that they need to be there every step of the way, to hold your hand and to wipe your ass, because you can't take care of yourself. You can't make a decision. You can't work hard. But guess what? That's why they want the government. But I'm going to give you this little secret that they don't want you to know, which actually will nicely tie into episode 8. In the 1930s, specifically 1933, FDR took the oath of office, and using his amazing charisma and his shrewd mind, proceeded to push forward, using threats and intimidation and sheer will, to push through for his personal agenda for a socialist society in America. The D word was never uttered until the late 1930s when FDR was in office. In fact, up until the 1930s, if you find a 1930 copy of the Army's Field Training Manual, it states democracy means mob rule, and it leads to a destruction of property rights. Yeah, they had exactly right. Okay, but you know why this? You wonder, well, but why is it? But it's supposed to. For you liberals out there, no, I'm not sorry. Your heads must be exploding right now. Poor you. Oh well. Maybe this should teach you not to follow flawed ideology without at least thinking about it. Oh wait. I'm sorry again. That would involve thinking, and liberals don't believe in that. But let me read you a quote from Professor Alexander Tyler, who was reading about the Athenian government, which was a democracy. unlike the Romans, republic first. A democracy cannot exist as a permanent form of government. It can exist only until the voters discover that they can vote themselves largesse from the public treasury. From that moment on, the majority always votes for the candidates promising the most benefits from the public treasury, with the result that a democracy always collapses over loose fiscal policy, always followed by a dictatorship. The average age of the world's greatest civilizations has been 200 years. These nations have progressed through the sequence, from bondage to spiritual faith, from spiritual faith to great courage, from courage to liberty, from liberty to abundance, from abundance to selfishness, from selfishness to complacency, from complacency to apathy, from apathy to dependency, from dependency back into bondage. But of course, you can avoid that cycle if you're a republic. And in fact, up until the time of Julius Caesar, Rome actually did avoid that cycle. But of course, then again, Caesar came, he went, and then a whole long line of emperors preceded him, and eventually Rome succumbed to the Catholic Church for a number of years before it re-emerged as a republic. But, okay, think of this. What are the two tactics that a liberal uses when they want to turn a conservative as evil? Well, you know what they say? He wants to cut Social Security. He wants to get rid of Medicare. Do you guys think you're stupid? Because do you fall for it? It's a fucking trick. Okay? We don't need these two programs. These two programs, one is already bankrupt and it's going to, and the balloon is going to pop very soon. Okay. Estimates still put it at 2030, but you know what? That's not as long away as you think. That's less than 2 decades away. Okay? And also, Medicare, you know those people who complain that they can't afford health insurance because it's too expensive? Well, I think Medicare, for the government going in there, fucking with the system, and then artificially inflating the price of medicine over the years. Guess what? That's what happens when the government steps in. All things go to hell in a handbasket, except for the things in which the government is supposed to protect. But I will get into that into another episode. Until now, to all my fellow patriots, I salute you. And for those who have yet to be patriots, I shall pray that you find the light. Don't forget that you are free to comment and post video responses to anything you see in these documents.